anything that is John Maxwell and Kelly Merbler, I am there.
Belonging together to something that's bigger than ourselves.
Kelly changed my life.
It'll be a great event, and I'm really excited to be here.
It has been just a great experience for me.
Flew in and out of town just for this event because I knew how powerful it would be.
And to really come away with some real new ideas and thoughts of where they want to go.
If anybody has any hesitation about coming out and they're not really sure what it's about, just come. Just register, sign up, save the date.
It's a great place to spend time and connect with others and just rub shoulders with some great people who are looking to do great things.
Who are you helping get in the room? And I hope you and those people you know, you can help get them in the room next year.
And we are live here on LinkedIn, everyone. It's been a while since I've done a live, but I wanted to pull it out for the very right day. And wow, that was a memory from last year's Live2Lead conference here in South Florida. And oh my gosh, Anne, I want to welcome you to my LinkedIn Live today. You're going to be my special guest. But Anne, that was a memory, wasn't it?
It was such a great memory. I was listening to what everybody was saying, and everything is so true. And then, of course, I saw the panel, and I had the honor of being on the panel last year. There's so much energy. We are so excited about this, and I'm humbled to be asked to talk about it today.
I cannot wait. I'm going to be opening up comments here so I can see who we have in here. And if you're joining our live stream here, thank you so much for making some time. Maybe you're going to watch the replay later, but Anne and I are just so excited to be here. I wanted to really just kind of kick off Live2Lead here in South Florida because I just checked my landing page where it has a little countdown ticker of how many days away the event is. And it is 27 days away, Anne. Like, can you imagine? Like, I feel like we were just talking about it earlier this year and just talking about what was this year going to look like. And it's 27 days away now till we go back to Live2Lead South Florida. Crazy.
Can't wait. My team
can't wait. I know. And that's what I wanted to do because there are a lot of people that have registered for this event. We have over, I think, close to 150 people at this point that are coming to Live2Lead, which means we're going to continue to add. We don't have many more seats left, but I wanted to put the word out there because there's a lot of people that maybe on the fence. They may never have experienced my Live2Lead event. And they may be wondering, like, wow, I've really got a lot going on in my life right now. We all do. We're all busy. But I thought, Anne, it would be so nice to have you because it's not like you don't have a big job. It's not like you're not running a whole school and you don't have a lot going on either. You were in the room last year and you not only were in the room, but you brought 10, that's right, 10 of your amazing teachers in your team to experience Live2Lead South Florida for the first time. And as we're just kind of sharing what was the experience like for others that may not have gone yet, or those that are coming back, there's so many different experiences that everyone had, and everyone has a different journey that they're on and different things that they're looking for in their life and their leadership. But Anne, I want to go ahead and introduce you and then have a little just brief dialogue to kind of share any questions people might have about coming to Live2Lead. So Anne, just tell the audience, who are you? What do you do? And welcome to the live stream.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So excited and can't wait for those 27 days. We are so excited. Hello, everybody. Good morning. I am Anne Eisenberg, live from Lake Worth, Florida. I am the executive director of the Palm Beach School for Autism. We are a charter public school serving students from ages 3 to 22 years of age. I'm in my 18th year as the ED and just so passionate and honored to be in this role.
You have done so many wonderful things in our community. So many people in the nonprofit space just really look up to you, Anne, and your team is absolutely incredible. I have just so much enjoyed working alongside of you, our partnership, that we really do a lot of good things in this community. And I love what you are doing, not only with the school, and you are expanding as well. You have another campus coming, right? Is that true?
Yes, we do. We're so excited. We have another campus coming in 2026 in Port St. Lucie County.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
I love to see the growth.
Yeah.
But if you notice, behind Anne, there is another business logo. It's called Exit 8480, Gift with Intention. And I want to just say thank you for what you're doing to also create experiences and jobs for your students here in this South Florida market. A lot of people may not know about Exit 8480, but you at Exit 8480 and also the Palm Beach School for Autism, you are our gold sponsor this year at Live2Lead. And that is such a big honor that you said yes to be our sponsor. Come back with more people on your team this year. And just tell people, Exit 8480, what do y'all do? Because you're doing some amazing things.
Thank you so much. But first, let me take a moment to say, we are all super busy as leaders in our different fields, super busy, but never busy enough to help grow your own potential leaders in your organization. And that's why we decided to go last year. I'm a huge John Maxwell fan and huge Kelly fan, who's been a big, passionate supporter of our mission here. But I also wanted to be able to bring 10 of our teachers to have some real incredible collaborative and personal growth and leadership growth experiences, something that they wouldn't have anywhere else. And when we came away from that incredible opportunity and we all met Monday morning over coffee, I asked them to share, because I always like to know what they got out of it. And they said, Anna, there's so much growth. I learned a lot about myself listening to the different speakers. I learned a lot about how to work better, how to make my own classroom team more effective, so that we work tighter as a team, benefiting, of course, our students. So there is such tremendous energy in that room. There's so much collaboration. You can hear it in my voice because I'm super excited about it. We absolutely, as a nonprofit, as you guys all know, there's not a lot of money in the budget. Sponsoring is not something we normally are able to do, but we put aside a little bit of funds to make sure that we continue to support Kelly, because I really believe in growing our own leaders. And it's super exciting. Exit 8480, everyone. So we are big believers in the job market for our students with autism. We have a percentage of our students who can go out and work very successfully. We really do in job internships, and then they're hired after in the hospitality field, including the restaurant field. We work with country clubs across Palm Beach County and many restaurants. We're so lucky to have these incredible businesses support our students. For job internships. And then many of our students have left here and have been hired full-time competitively, which is such a feather in their hat. They get to choose what jobs they want. We don't pigeonhole them into what we think they want. And so it's an incredible opportunity. However, there is a percentage of our students who are not able to work out in the community because their autism is tremendously impacting their communication and behavioral. And so we created Exit 8480 behind me. Exit 8480, exit meaning our students are getting ready to exit out at 22 years of age. 8480 is our address. Gift with intention. We have these beautiful boxes. We are on a Shopify web platform. These beautiful gift boxes that we designed, and inside our products, and I'll go through them in 2 seconds, that are sourced from other businesses across the United States with also social responsibility messages. We really want to support other businesses pushing their little unique products. These are not products you can find in big box stores. Why did we create this? Because there's a percentage of our students who deserve to have work, who have value and should be respected for what they can bring to the workplace in a controlled work environment where we can support their behavioral and communication challenges. So Exit 8480 is a separate company outside of the Palm Beach School for Autism. It's housed in the school right now. Our goal is to move it out someday and become our own self-sustaining business. But right now, our students come in and they can shred paper, they can put the products in the box, they can do data entry, they can work with marketing, whatever they choose to do. We have a job for them in this gift box e-commerce business. So right now we have a pocket full of sunshine, that special person, you probably guys can't see it that great, who isn't feeling good. You want to wish them well. We have this, broth bomb. We have cozy socks. We have teas. You guys get the idea. It's a way to really make your special someone feel good. And last year, just for Kelly, we created a coffee with Kelly box with her very unique I love coffee with Kelly and some of her great what do you call those great cards with her sayings on them. We love that. And a very special tea, organic tea from Nicaragua. So we've got all kinds of boxes, Kelly, for all kinds of needs. So instead of going to 1-800-Flowers, come to us for your gift needs because you're supporting our students with autism in the work environment. So yeah, super excited.
This is why I love having Anne and her team involved with Live2Lead, because it's all about supporting our community, raising up leaders, all leaders. Leaders that have disabilities are great leaders and they deserve to be led well too. That's what we say at Maxwell Leadership, is that everyone deserves to be led well. And I love what you and your team are doing, and so proud to have you as part of the Live2Lead community in South Florida here. So thank you so much. And I know you're going to have a little setup and a booth at Live2Lead this year. So those of you that are coming to Live2Lead, you're going to see Anne and her team back. They will have their gift boxes, and it's a great time because the holidays are coming. And so if you need to find something that's unique that also supports a wonderful organization, this is a great place to also maybe do a little early Christmas shopping.
And several of our students will be there too, Kelly. So they'll, everyone who goes to Live2Lead will meet the students behind these boxes. It's an incredible opportunity.
That's real life. Like, that's bringing the story to life. And I love that. As I'm looking here at my notes, I just have to, my dream as a young girl, if some of you know this already, I wanted to be a news reporter. And so I feel like I'm like Barbara Walters. I'm like, on tonight's news, here we go, Live2Lead South Florida. So I just had to share that because it just made me feel like a news reporter. So, and let's talk about this year's Live2Lead. We've got some amazing speakers. Let's talk about who we're going to be learning from. This is John Maxwell's signature event every year. And not only we get to learn from John Maxwell, and who doesn't learn something every time you hear John share a message? I mean, come on. So John is going to be sharing a wonderful message about an abundant mindset. So giving you a little preview, he's going to be talking about an abundant mindset. And we've also got, if you don't know Malcolm Gladwell, oh my goodness, he is so brilliant. He is well known for his best-selling book, The Tipping Point. He's got a new book. It's The Revenge of the Tipping Point coming out. It'll be out October 1st, I believe. So I'll have some copies at Live2Lead. Malcolm Gladwell, he's going to share an amazing lesson for us around how to build a very diverse team. But it's a very different way of thinking about how to build a diverse team. So I'm not giving it away, but I'm just telling you, I sat down and I listened to that message again and took so many notes. Brian and I watched it again, and so many notes of just challenging the way I think and how I build my own team and how I really build my own board of directors of people around me. So I can't wait for those of you that are in the room to hear Malcolm's message. We have, a powerhouse that I never heard of before, but I'm so glad I know who she is now. Her name is Shantae Lowe. She is a 4-time Olympic champion. And if anybody felt so inspired from watching the Olympics last month, I'm one of those people. I never wanted them to end. I didn't want the Olympics to end. And to hear Shantae tell her story of how she got to the Olympics, and I'm not spoiling it, but she had a lot of challenges. And so many of us, we are challenged with trials and tribulations that we go through in our lives, and we just give up and wait till you hear this amazing amazing leaders share how we can learn to lead ourselves. And then last but not least, we have John Gordon. If you don't know who John Gordon is, the Energy Bus. Oh my gosh, he's the original and the writer of the Energy Bus, and all about how to get in the right seat on the bus and how to have a positive mindset. And John always inspires me. He's got great energy. And so those are our speakers this year. And we always learn something from somebody else. But what I really love about Live2Lead and being a host of Live2Lead, I feel fortunate that I can bring this level of content to our community. This is world class, y'all. John Maxwell is the #1 leadership expert in the world. He's been rated that for years from the American Management Association, from Inc. magazine, Success magazine, Fortune. So John does not just pick any speakers. Like, John brings world-class people with him. And the fact that we get to build a day around the speakers that John chooses and having John's message too, it's a no-brainer for me. So Anne, what do you expect? Like, what can people expect from coming to this year's Live2Lead? You were a first-timer last year, so share your experience if someone isn't sure.
Okay, so first let me just state this, that when Kelly called me and told me about this incredible event and really wanted to share the speakers and what was happening, we were super excited. But like many of you, I'm thinking in the back of my head, ugh, another virtual event. I don't know about that. I got to tell you, everybody who's listening, who understands post-COVID and how we all feel about it, it was not like that at all. The production was so stellar, so Hollywood. It was beautiful. And we're all in the room. All 200 of us are in the room, sitting at tables, collaborating with each other, talking about the speakers in between each speaker. Kelly's engaging us. So the speakers that are coming across virtually are as if they are in the room. I couldn't believe how I felt, because I was definitely like, oh, here's another one. Kelly, whatever you guys did, I know it's going to be even bigger and better this time. It was stellar. The energy never, ever came from here to here. Never. Because one speaker was even better than the other, and you learned something, and you couldn't wait to talk to each other about what you learned, and that went through lunch and through the following workday. So expect high energy, expect your team to really appreciate the opportunity that you might be giving them to take a day away from the job and to grow internally and find out who they are as leaders. That personal growth is so incredible for them to be the best selves. And if they're their best selves, then we all know that equals the best leaders, no matter whether they're teachers, doctors, lawyers, accountants, HR, whatever you may be. Everybody can grow and learn. That's the feedback that I got, as I mentioned before, afterwards. That's what we felt more important during the event. I was wowed, everybody. I mean, completely wowed. And I was a little bit of a doubter. It was incredible. Whatever you did, Kelly, last year, keep it up, because it was a Hollywood production. It was great. Incredible.
Well, we're bringing out the red carpet again. Like, we're going to do it again, and we're going to do it even better. So let's talk about the day. So a lot of people are like, well, what day? So I put it right in front so it's easy to see. October 18th, 27 days away. The venue. We got to talk about the venue for a minute, because we're going to keep leveling up as best as we can. This year, we're having it at a beautiful venue called The Club at Quail Ridge. And the Club at Quail Ridge is a private country club that is based in Boynton Beach. And I can just tell you that you're not going to regret spending the day at Quail Ridge. It is absolutely beautiful. We will feed you a light breakfast in the morning. You'll be able to network. I think that's a big part of the value that people get from this too, is you meet so many wonderful other leaders and their teams that come, that they're like-minded and they want to grow too. They want to get better. They're servant leaders. And the networking capability that you all have to be in the room is, there's some really, really amazing people coming from our community and also outside of our community. We have people that come from out of state. We have people that come from the west coast of Florida. We have people coming from Jacksonville. We have people coming from South Carolina. So it's so cool to know that people actually make the trip to come to Live to Lead in South Florida here at the club at Quail Ridge to be in the room with us, Anne. But when we think about the networking, you're going to have a beautiful also view where we can step outside into a beautiful covered area to have our coffee in the morning. And yeah, you know, any event I do, we're going to have really good coffee. And we have a beautiful view of their beautiful golf course. We're going to feed you a great lunch. And let me tell you, the food at Quail Ridge is pretty spot on. So this is going to be a really good day. I will feed you well. And give you a very nice place to spend the day and have some great networking. So 9 a.m. is when we kick off. We're going to open up for networking at 8 because people like to come in, have some coffee, get to know each other. So you can come in anytime after 8. Registration will be set up. And then we kick off at 9 a.m. I have a wonderful MC this year that's going to help me with the MC duties. Some of you may know her, but her name is Evelyn Costa. And if you know Evelyn, everybody loves Evelyn. She's doing so many great things with the Latina market down here in South Florida. So proud to have her in the room with us. We're going to have a great day. We're going to hear the speakers, but we're also going to have some great real life discussions about leadership. I think that's where there's a lot of power, where we come together, we have some roundtables, and we're also having a live panel, which I'm getting goosebumps thinking about the live panel, Anne. Live panel, like I'm blessed to have the people that said yes. We have Lauren Long. She is the assistant vice president for talent management at one of the companies that, I mean, so many people I know want to work for. They get thousands of resumes every year. So what are they doing well that makes people want to work at JM Family Enterprises? So Lauren Long is going to be on this panel. We also have Pat Ciavala. Pat is just someone that I've admired since I started my business. She is from one of the best cultures I've ever seen in the world, and I mean that, and that is the Breakers of Palm Beach. And you're going to learn so much from Pat and what her and her teams have done to create a world-class culture. And then my next panelist, I'm announcing today, so I'll go ahead and tell you, it's Aiken Adele, and he is the South Florida Market President for Gallagher. And Aiken, some of you may know him from his days as an NFL player for the Dolphins, for the Jacksonville Jaguars, for the Buffalo Bills, and for the Dallas Cowboys. But Aiken is going to join us on this panel, and Aiken just has a heart of gold. He is such a servant leader, and he does so much in our community to really just serve the community in areas that need to be served. So I can't wait. Our topic is going to be the future of work, how culture, care, and courage define leadership success. And with those three panelists, we're going to talk about culture and care and how courage and leadership is also a huge part of being successful. And Anne, it's going to be pretty good, isn't it?
I'm so excited. You know, I was lucky enough and fortunate enough to be asked to be a part of the panel last year, and the engagement from the audience with the questions and comments. But just as important for me is the other leaders that were on the panel and hear their story and learn about their organizations. Guys, this is an incredible opportunity. And just to go back, you know, Kelly, we met a lot of connections last year, just in the networking part, the very beginning when we had coffee, the lunch break, and afterwards, you know, to the point where, you know, some human resources directors came up to us and are now using our boxes for gifts. You know, we have a volunteer from last year's Live2Lead who now comes every October and works with us. So the connections are endless, everybody. Just come and feel the vibe, take a day, take care of yourself, learn something new, walk away feeling prouder than ever about what you do for your company. Stand taller when you walk out the door. The energy, the connections, it's real. It's an opportunity. It's right in your backyard if you live in Palm Beach County.
Love that you're saying that. It's so true. Yeah. And, you know, in order to put this together, everybody's like, Kelly, how do you do this? I don't do it alone. That's not even possible. Like, this is a huge undertaking where I'm still running my business, but we're building this conference and we want to do it right. Like, it's really important to me. We want to do it right. So people have, they're not just going to a conference or an event, they're going for an experience. And people are working really hard. And we got a lot of balls flying in the air, all of us. And it's just hard. And I really wanted to create this for our community so people can come and just catch their breath for a day and focus on themselves, give something back to their team so they can also grow and learn and help them develop. So if you can't make it as a leader, who's on your team that has been asking for development or wants to grow, that or is doing a great job, that this might be a great place to send them, and I promise you we'll take great care of them for the day. And they're going to learn from so many different leaders. But I can't do this alone, and there is an army of volunteers that help me on the day of and planning for this event. So I mean, that I just have to say thank you, because all of the volunteers behind the scenes and my assistant Addie that puts all of the little details together, it's so much work, and we do it because we want to make you feel really good when you get there, that you walk away saying, that was worth my time. I got something. I feel invigorated. I met great people, and I have some tangible tools that I can take back to my business to help us be a better team, a better culture, or me be a better leader. And that's ROI. So the value of your time, I don't take lightly. And I want to make an event that you say, that was worth my time. And I'm going to say as well, I can't do this alone when it comes to putting the event together as far as sponsorships. And I want to just say thank you, because we have some amazing sponsors that come forward. Anne was the first one that raised her hand and said, I'm going to be your main sponsor. And there she was right away when I announced I was going to do it again. So we have Palm Beach School for Autism and Exit 8480. We have Gallagher. I can't wait for y'all to meet Aiken and meet the team from Gallagher as well. We have the Breakers of Palm Beach. They're coming. They're bringing their team, and I'm so fortunate to have them as well. We have one of my other community partners, Dress for Success of the Palm Beaches, and you know Dress for Success. They're amazing.
Yes.
Women-led organization that does so much to get women back on their feet. They're sponsoring our lanyards. So they stepped up and said, we're in, we're coming. We have coffee sponsor. We got to talk about this. Roberto, if you're watching, I want to say thank you, because I don't do an event without good coffee. And Centennial Financial Services, Roberto Vargas, you said, I'll be your coffee sponsor, Kelly. Guys, we're going to have some great coffee. So get ready. We have My Guys Moving Services. Thank you so much for stepping up, Brett. Really appreciate you. Donnie from Go Do It Media. I can't, like, you always make telling the story of what Live2Lead was about just so beautifully, and you do so much with your videography. We also have Rotary Supply. Thank you so much, Greg from Rotary Supply, for being there to, you're bringing your whole team with you as well. Those are our sponsors as of right now. And of course, we also have Coffee with Kelly. I'm going to have a few things there for us all too, because Coffee with Kelly's got to get involved with Live2Lead, of course. But Anne, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and share one more thing, is that one of our amazing volunteers is Patsy Keating. And Patsy, if you're here on the live stream, I just want to say thank you, because Patsy texted me the other day and said, Kelly, I want to give a ticket to someone. And Patsy said, I'm going to be your volunteer, and I'm going to give my ticket to someone else that wants to be in the room. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that out there. We're going to do a giveaway for one ticket to Live2Lead, October 18th, 2024. If you can be, it doesn't matter where you live now, but if you can be in Boynton Beach on October 18th from 9 to 4, then we want to make sure that you have an opportunity to get a ticket. And so what do you need to do? All you need to do, the chat is happening. I can't see it all right now because it's moving fast, but if you want to be in the drawing for the ticket, or you know someone that you want to give it to, just tag them in the comments and say, I want the ticket, or I want to give the ticket to this person. I'm going to take all of those names that go in, and this weekend I will do a drawing and announce it next week by Friday. So there you go. Patsy Keating, thank you, because your heart to serve is going to help one other person get in the room. And so, Anne, as we kind of wind down here, I've enjoyed this conversation.
Me too.
If someone's watching and they're still like, or they're on the replay, they're like, oh, do I really have the time? What's one last thing you would say to someone?
We always have the time to make ourselves better. We always have the time to learn. If you're not learning something new every day, then, why are we doing this? So in order to be a stellar servant leader, and no matter what your field is, come learn something new. Bring your team if you can. Bring one person, 2 people, 3, 10 like me. Feel the energy, learn something new, walk away a little bit taller, a little bit prouder of what you do every single day, and bring it back to your organization and make those differences and those changes. So come and learn and breathe in the excitement. I love it. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Love it. I'm having a hard time.
Excited.
Why can't I do the heart well? There we go. Like I'm looking at it backwards. So just to make you all laugh as we get ready to wrap up here, it's been a little crazy in my house lately. I put my pants on backwards yesterday. So just bear with me. But it's okay. We just keep going, right?
That's right.
So,
we keep going.
ticket giveaway. All you got to do, to tell you again, tag yourself in the comments. I want the ticket, or here's someone I want to give it to. Tag them. I'm going to do a drawing next week. I'll announce who it is. October 18th, 2024. I do not have too many seats left, so you've got to go and get your ticket. You go to my website, www.kellymerblerco.com. Click on Live2Lead, and you'll be able to see the ticket registration. So, Anne, I'm going to close. Yeah, come on in. You can meet Anne, too. Come on in. I'm going to close it out with one of the past Live2Leads that John was speaking at for all of us, just to get you fired up. And Anne, it's been wonderful to be here with you. I love you so much. I love your team, and I can't wait to see you all at Live2Lead. Let's go, everyone.
Be there.
Here you go.
What I'm talking about is having the willingness, the ability to make positive changes in your life as a leader and in the life of the organization, the company, the group that you lead. If you make the right kind of a change, a right kind of a shift, you're going to become better because of, as a leader, and the people around you are going to become better because of that.